Alright, well, since I'm taking apart of my truck, you guys want to know what the setup is. Down for sound JP63. I had 210s. This ain't the original box. That was the original box. This is the V2. This is a better box. You can sit farther back. As you can see, it's all the way back. As you can see, I should go more in. But look at this. I got a tape measure so I can show you guys. All you top people. Look at that, about 5-4 inches left. Look at that. You can still sit pretty far back. Alright, since I'm taking apart my system, you guys are always asking, oh, what's your Epicenter settings? I always say it's stock. What do you mean stock? Literally stock. This is the way it comes. So you'll leave it right there. You wanna know why I leave it right there? Because my boxes are tuned to 35 hertz. AKA this is about 35 hertz. 35 to 34. That's why I leave it stock. The tuning on the Epicenter depends on the tuning of your box. If your box is tuned super high, then you gotta tune this to the hertz of that box. That's how the Epicenter works. This ain't a bass boost. It's a digital bass restoration. It's not a bass boost. Okay? Don't be dumb. Alright, here's a quick little video on how I do my angles. So I got a table saw. This is where you get your angle on the blade. So we're gonna zero that out. Make sure it's all the way. And what I do is I get my flat side on a piece of wood, put it on a table, make sure it's in the middle. And you're gonna wanna scoot it all the way till it touches the blade. Don't force it. Lock it down, take this out. You get your digital leveler. And then you're gonna wanna zero this out. And then you just put your angle on where you need it. This is kinda hard to do, but I don't know, while recording. But about there. So now that that's done, you're gonna grab your piece of wood, make sure everything's locked up, this is done, it's locked. Now you turn your saw blade on and run it. She ain't pretty yet. Still gotta hide the screws. Gotta sand down the edges. I'm gonna have to router some of this out. I have to sand this down. But here's the port, slotted port for 210s Sundown SA Classics, going in the OBS behind the seat. In case you want to ask, what's the difference between the V1 and the V2? As you can see, the V2 is bigger. Not by a lot, but it's definitely bigger, aka meaning it's louder. I went ahead and did a slot port instead. Also right here, it's 5 1/4, versus on this one, it's 5 1/2. So you can see how to sit back farther. or sit forward more. But as you can see, here's the difference. Here's a tip from Cisco's audio. Never get into audio. As soon as you do, you're gonna want to swap out. You're gonna be like, man, this is good, but I want more, and then you want more, and then more and more. You're just like, fuck, man. It's crazy. But that's just the way it is. You get a system and you want more. But I'll be upgrading. I already sold this box. Gonna fix it up, cover the holes. I'm gonna wrap it in some leather. And then the center console will be going in. So I gotta remove all this first and then put in the center console. Hopefully it fits. I measured it to the max that I can get, but we'll see what the fuck happens.